everyone, welcome to my channel. This is going to be my first YouTube video and I'm really excited because it's taken a lot of time to get here and for me to actually start doing this, but I'm excited and I would love to share some of my makeup tips and tricks with all of you at home. And just a little bit about me is I have been in the makeup industry for about 9 years. I went to a makeup school from my hometown, Washington, D.C., as well as a makeup school in Los Angeles, California, and learned a ton there. So here I am in Vegas, and I just want to get started and share with you my knowledge and what I know, and hopefully can teach you guys a few lessons and tips and fun stuff about makeup and the beauty industry to help you. So let's get started. I want to make sure that my face is totally clean of any makeup or debris or anything like that. And I'm actually going to use the Garnier Skin Active Micellar Cleansing Water. This stuff I came across, I saw it on a commercial, and I went ahead and bought it, and it's pretty awesome. It gets like every little bit of dirt off your face. So I'm just gonna use a little bit and make sure that I have everything off my face and it's clean and ready for makeup. If your skin is not clean or you have leftover makeup on it, your new makeup application isn't gonna stick very well to it. So just make sure it's clean. So after that, I always start with my eyes first when I do my makeup, because you know, when you're doing eyeshadows and everything like that, you can get fallout, and then you're just gonna have to wipe it. So if you do your face first, then you're gonna wipe off your foundation, and it's just easier to do your eyes first. So I'm going to start with an eye primer. And this one, it's pretty good. It's the NYX High Definition Eye Primer. And you don't need too much, you just need a little bit. And then you just want to dab it into your eyelids. And you can go a little bit underneath too. Just use enough so that you can see a thin film. And I'm going to start with, this is the by Morphe, and this is the 35W palette. I love this palette. It has a lot of neutrals. So I'm going to go in with kind of a lighter color, and I'm going to choose this one. And I'm going to use a flat definer brush. I'm also going to do that one too. I like that. It looks like this. It's thin, it's flat, and it's good for lid application. So I'm just going to go in and I'm going to pat the lid with my brush, and make sure you cover it all the way up to the crease. You don't want to go into the crease, you just want to get up to it. And make sure you get all the way to the lash line. So then I'm going to go in with kind of like a crease all over blending medium color with this color and this color, and I'm using the MAC 224 brush. It's a dome shape. It's kind of round, circular, it's fluffy, and you just kind of want to go in the crease with it, kind of back and forth motion. You want to make sure that you're using your wrist and you're not using like your fingers up here. You have better control when you use your wrist. So you just kind of want to go back and forth. And really blend it. You don't want to see any harsh lines. So I'm going to take, this is the Sigma E25 brush, and it's similar to the last one we used, but it's more compact and it's shorter, so it's going to help the product pack on a little bit more. So this I'm going to use in my crease, and I'm going to go in with a darker color. Let's see, I'm going to use this brown right here, and I'm also going to go in with like this mulberry color. It's kind of a blackberry but brown. It's really pretty. And then I'm gonna tap the excess off so I don't get too much product. And I'm just gonna go into the crease where your natural crease is and kind of just work it in there. I'm gonna go to the other side. And you can make, like, envision a little V in the corner. And you want to keep blending it. You can go in circular motions too to help blend it out. And I'm gonna take my fluffy brush again, and I'm gonna go in and just help blend it. And now I'm gonna take, this is by NARS. This brush is very small and dome shaped. This helps extremely well with placing product in the crease. So I'm gonna go in again with those same two colors I used, just for like a darker application, and just go right in the V and the crease. I'm going to take again my fluffy brush and blend it out. And then I'm going to take a big brush. This is the Sigma Large Fluff E50, and it's kind of just really big, fluffy. And I'm going to use it right along my brow bone. And I'm going to take a lighter color, like this color, and I'm going to just place it to help blend it out. And we're gonna go back in there with other products too. So now I'm gonna take eyeliner, and this, I love this eyeliner. I'm a big fan of the liquid pen, and this is the Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner. And it works really, really well. It lasts a long time too. I know a lot of liquid eyeliner pens, they dry out really quickly, and this one doesn't. I've had it for a while. It's just now starting to dry out. So you wanna just start on the inside and work out. And you can start with small strokes. And just make sure you get it truly along the lash line. That way you don't have a gap. And then once you do your small strokes and have control of it, you can connect all the lines and make sure that they're smooth. And then I always like doing a little bit of a wing. So what I like to do, just envision like the pen from your nose, kind of how you're supposed to shape your eyebrows. That's where the line wants to go. So just envision it touching your eyebrows. And just draw a line. Okay, so now I have my little wing eyeliner done. Moving on to my face, I want a face primer, and I'm actually going to use the MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus. Works amazing. And I'm just gonna spray it all over my face. It's good for hydration, primer, everything. Let it dry a little bit. And then under my foundation, I like to have a little bit of a glow. So I actually am going to use the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector, and this is in the color Opal. I love it. It gives a good glow and kind of warmth to your skin. So I'm just gonna take a brush that looks like this. It's kind of full here in the middle, and then it gets really thin at the top, and it's really good for just a light kind of application. This is the MAC 130 brush. So all you need is just a little bit, not much. And I'm gonna place it on my cheekbones, and then I'm gonna rub it in all over my face. And it just gives your skin a shimmer. For those of you that kind of like a glow under your foundation and for it to not look so matte. And then I'm going to move on to my foundation. So for my foundation, I'm going to be using the Naked Skin Weightless Ultra Definition Foundation. I love Urban Decay. I love their foundation. I use this one for kind of a lighter application, but I also use the one they just came out with, the all-nighter. It's amazing. It's heavier coverage, but it works fantastic. So for this look though, I'm going to use this foundation, and I'm going to use the Sigma Flat Angled Kabuki, the F88 brush. And as you can see, it's angled, and it works really well for foundation application because it gets in like all your curves of your face. So just that much product, just a pump, and you should be good. And I'm just gonna place it all over and just work it into the skin, under the eyes. And if you find that your foundation isn't going on very well, then try pressing instead of wiping. When you wipe, you kind of wipe the product away, but if you press, you're pressing it into the skin. Make sure you get up in the hairline. You don't want to see any awkward lines. Make sure you get the neck. And you can go in again if you have any other areas that you need more. So now I'm going to finish it with powder. Just some loose powder. So I use the Ben Nye powder. I've had this, I really like it. It's really fine and it goes on really nicely and it makes your skin feel like baby smooth. So I'm gonna take a big brush like this. This is the Sigma Tapered Face F25 and it's just big and round and fluffy. So it helps just put product on your face loosely. I'm gonna tap it into the container, tap off the excess, and just place it and just rub it along your face. So now I'm going to do some highlight and contour. And for my contour, I'm gonna use, it's part of the MAC Pro collection, but it's the color Shade Stir. It comes individually, so I have it in a palette, but it's this color right here. So I'm gonna take that color and an angled brush like this and kind of just dip it in, tap off the excess, and then I'm gonna run it along your cheekbones. You want to put it where when you suck in your, like a fishy face, that's where you wanna put it. So all you're doing is just you're enhancing your cheekbones. And you do want to work it into your hair because you don't want it to start here and then see the line. Or along the forehead. And just along the nose. And all I want to do is, it's just literally making it appear a little slimmer than it is. It's just creating definition. Dark recedes and light brings out. So wherever you want on your face for it to look slimmer or recede, then that's where you do the contour. And wherever you want to bring out and like pop on your face, like your cheekbones, that's where you want to highlight. So I'm just gonna do that much for contouring. And then I'm gonna go in with some blush. And I am going to use one of these colors in the MAC palette. I'm going to do this middle one right here. It's got a little shimmer in it, but not much. Tap off the excess. I don't really like a lot of blush, but you want to place it right above the contour. kind of on the cheekbones and bring it out. And this brush is the Sigma Duo Fibre Powder Blush F15. And this is, again, it's thick here in the middle and thin up top, and that helps with kind of just loose and more even application. And then I am going to highlight. And for this, my highlight, I am going to use the Urban Decay Afterglow highlighter. And I really like this because it's like not too shimmery, not too glittery. It's like a good in between, and it's kind of a warmer color. This is the color Sin, and it's really pretty. And for this, I'm going to take the Sigma Tapered Highlighter brush. It's the F35 brush, and it's again kind of domed, but thinner and smaller. So I'm just dip a little bit in, tap off excess, and I'm going to place it right on my cheekbones. And then work it in. And you can put it up here too. Cheekbones, here. And then I'm going to put a little bit in the middle and then work it down the bridge of the nose. Since I contoured here, you want to highlight the bridge. A little bit on the nose. I always do a little bit right here. So then I'm going to go back up to my eyes and finish that up. Now that I have my face pretty much done, I'm gonna go ahead and take this same, the brush I used for my crease. I'm gonna take this again. I don't really need to put too much more product on it, but I'm gonna add just a little bit of that mulberry color, and I'm gonna run it along the bottom lashes. Kind of just blend the top and the bottom together. And it kind of gives it a little bit more of a, just a little bit of a smoky look. And then I'm going to take eyeliner, and I love this eyeliner. I have always been a big fan of putting eyeliner in the waterline, and I've always had a hard time of finding one that stays throughout the night and it doesn't like come off. And this Urban Decay one, the All Nighter eyeliner, basically been the only one that I found that stays on. So I'm just gonna run it along my bottom waterline. And then a little trick is to, so I'm not gonna wear false lashes. So I'm gonna run the eyeliner on the top part too of my waterline. And that way this doesn't create a gap between the eyeliner that's on my lid, and so you won't see any like weird gaps. And you want to do it along the whole way. If you have a hard time doing it, just look the opposite way as you're doing it. So then I'm going to curl my lashes. And then I'm going to take a brush that looks like this. This is the MAC, I think 220. I'm not sure, it rubbed off, but it's flat, skinny. It's good for packing some product on. So I'm gonna take my Urban Decay highlighter, and I'm gonna put it in the corners of my eye and then along my eyebrow. And this is just gonna help the eyes pop. And then I'm going to take my mascara, and this is the Urban Decay Perversion Mascara. I love this mascara. I love all Urban Decay products. They truly work really, really well, and they stay on really well. And so this is the mascara I use, and it makes them full, makes them long, not clumpy. And it really helps if you take the brush and you wiggle it at the base, and then you work it out. For that, I'm gonna move on to my lips to finish this look, and then I will be done. For this, I'm gonna do some dark lips, since kind of I have a bronzy kind of mauve-y look going. I'm gonna keep it going with the lips, and this is the liner I'm gonna use is the ColourPop in the color K, and it's really pretty. It's a nice brown. So for this, just line your lips like normal. Make sure you fill it in. And for the top, it's easier if you start doing an X. That way you get the shape down. And for my lipstick, I'm going to use the Anastasia liquid lipstick. This is color Sepia. It's really pretty. In the bottle, it looks a lot lighter than it actually is. It goes on pretty dark and it goes on like kind of grayish. So that's why I matched it with a good solid brown lip liner, so it doesn't come out too brown, or too gray, I mean. And I like to just start in the center and work out. And make sure you get all the way underneath and here, because you don't want to see, if you go like that, you don't want to see the inside of your lips, your natural lips. Okay, so I kind of messed up right here in the center. So I'm going to take, this is just a concealer brush, and I'm going to take some concealer. This is the Naked Skin Weightless Concealer in Light Warm. And I'm just going to take a little bit of it. You can also take your foundation, whatever you prefer. This is a little heavier coverage, so I'm going to use this. And I'm just going to run it along the top. And down and around. And this will also help define the lips. And if you find that it's too light or the wrong color, then just go over it with your foundation. I finish my every makeup look I do with the MAC Prep and Prime, and I also do the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. These two work fantastic. So that is it. There is so much more that you can do to change this look up, whatever you want to do. Hope you enjoyed it, and leave your comments, suggestions, only positive, below, and let me know what you want to see next, and I will, hopefully I can do that for you. Hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Thank you. Bye.